I am so excited to share what I got in this year's Sephora Savings Sale. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this sale, it runs from April 4th until April 14th, and they usually have one every spring and every fall. And so if you want to buy things in bulk, or if you want to stock up on nice makeup or expensive skincare, this is the time to do it. Now let's get into everything that I ordered from the Sephora Savings Sale. Now I know most people would love and prefer to shop in person, but I just like the comfort and accessibility of ordering from my app, and I just find it so much easier to find things, especially if I'm going in with like a shopping list, and then you can just search, add it to your cart, and wham bam. Much easier. So the first thing that I got from this year's Sephora sale was the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. Now I absolutely love everything Rare Beauty. I love all her products. I think she does a phenomenal job. And so I was super excited to get a new color in this because I've tried one of her other colors and I just feel like it was a little bit too gray tone for me, and so I was really looking for that bronzy color. So this one looks perfect. It is absolutely stunning. I am so excited to try that out. Next from my sales shopping, I got the Concealer Pro Brush. Now I love the Sephora Pro Brushes. I think that they're priced appropriately and they're great quality. They're super easy to clean. They don't fall apart too easily. And so I ended up with 71, and normally I use a sponge to apply my concealer, but sometimes I feel like I'm wasting so much product, so I'm hoping that using a brush will change that up a little bit. Now speaking of concealers, here is my tried and true. I have been using this concealer for about over a decade now, and it is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Full Coverage Multi-Use Concealer. Now I was really wanting to try a new color now that we're entering the summer months and I've been outside so much more. Therefore, I am tanning just every day. I needed a darker color. So I actually ordered 2 of them. Oh, no I didn't. I actually ordered 4 of them. I wanted to try 2 new colors, but it looks like I'm gonna be needing to return both of these. But it looks like I'm gonna be needing to return because I did not want 2 of each. I just wanted 1 of each to try them out, and kind of depending on the vibe I was going for with my makeup. But I guess this just goes to show how much I love this concealer. Maybe it was meant to be and I just absolutely love this color. But the next thing that I got from the Sephora sale was one of my favorite products, and it is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Moisturizer. They call it a skin cream, aka a moisturizer. And I normally buy the bigger one, but I accidentally bought this mini one, so I'm gonna have to go back and grab another one. But this one is definitely one of my pricier items that I buy during the sale, and so I definitely want to take advantage of getting that 20% as a rouge during the Sephora sale. So next we have the Summer Fridays lip balm. I have never tried a Summer Fridays lip balm, but I feel like people just rave about these. They're super easy on the go, easy to throw in your bag. They're small, they smell good, and they give you a nice little gloss. So I am super excited to try the Pink Sugar, which we gotta do the smell test. Smells like a sugar cookie. This is something that I have been wanting to try. I just had not. And why not take advantage of the Sephora sale and purchase things that I'm wanting to try? So speaking of try, I ended up with the Dior foundation stick. I love a foundation stick. I think it is such a genius idea. I went with the 3-in neutral. Now, because I bought on the Sephora app, thankfully Sephora app now has this process where you can match based on other foundations that you bought, and it gives you a recommendation of what you should buy on the brand that you're searching for. And 3-in is what it gave me. Now, if you're familiar with Dior, you know that they make just wonderful products. Look at that color, that is stunning. It's a little bit darker, but you never know how foundation's gonna go on. So I'm super excited to try that. Might be using that this weekend for date night and hope that it comes out good. Now, one of my favorite items from Sephora is also this body scrub. They call it a bump eraser. It's also a body scrub. It is safe for sensitive skin, which is what I have, which is why I even have these bumps. But now that we're entering into summer months and it's warmer and shorts are coming out and swimsuits are coming out, like, I need to take care of my skin. And I feel like this body scrub is perfect for softening the skin, but also just making you feel really clean after. It doesn't leave a residue. And so this is something I recommend if you have sensitive skin and if you're into body scrubs and all that shower self-care stuff. Now I just had to get another Rare Beauty product because if you know, I just absolutely love the Rare Beauty line. I think she did an amazing job, and her blushes are probably my favorite blushes out there, and I almost have every color except for that one color that just did not do me good. If you've seen that video, let me know, and if you haven't, go check that one out. But I went with the Happy color, and it is stunning. Oh, it actually matches my nails, which is actually kind of funny. That's how much I love this color. And if you are unfamiliar with the Rare Beauty blushes, you know that she has a matte and she has like a glossier shimmer. And the more shimmer look has more colors to choose from. And so this is from the Shimmery line. Shimmery, is that even a word? Oh my gosh, my brain. Anyways, this is the Happy color. It's absolutely stunning. If you don't have a Rare Beauty blush, highly recommend. Now, when I tell you that I love Rare Beauty products, you know that I mean it when I tell you, here's another Rare Beauty product. Now, I love a good lip combo. I'm wearing the Rare Beauty right now in the gold color, which is a little bit darker than I would normally wear, but I bought it on a whim and don't know what I was thinking, but I ended up loving it. And so this one is more my natural go-to look, and it's more of like a mauve color, and it's absolutely stunning. Like, how beautiful is that? I also have another eyeliner, a foundation. Like, I love when my hand fills up like this. Can anyone relate? Anyways, Rare Beauty lip liner is absolutely stunning. It stays on so good. It goes on so smooth. If you have a chance to ever try a Rare Beauty lip liner, highly recommend. Now, I went with the Sephora eyeliners, and during this sale, you know that Sephora collection is 30% off, which you cannot beat, which is why I went with the everyday black eyeliner, but I also went with a blue eyeliner. Well, let me give you a little backstory. I have been wanting to try blue eyeliner for years, and for some reason, I have never been brave enough to do so. But my little sister wears blue eyeliner and she looks absolutely adorable in it. She just pulls it off so well, and so she inspired me to buy a blue eyeliner because she looks absolutely stunning in it, and I'm hoping I look half as pretty as she does wearing blue eyeliner, but we'll see when we try this one out. Now, last but not least, I had to get me another bottle of the One Size setting spray. This is my go-to setting spray. I have tried pretty much everything, and I feel like this one is always what I fall back on. It leaves you feeling so fresh. It's not too scented. It doesn't make your face feel too wet and like sucky. If you know, you know. But it is just a go-to. It's perfect. I have it in a travel size, and I'm always stocking up on this, especially when you can get these crazy sale deals during the Sephora Savings Sale. So I'd love to see what kind of things you bought this year during the sale, or if there's anything that I bought today that you want to see on, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.